Stop scrolling right now, this could surprise you. What if a tiny old nickel sitting somewhere in your house, maybe in your pocket, maybe inside a jar of loose change, could actually be worth a serious amount of money? It sounds unbelievable, but certain Monticello Jefferson nickels have sold for thousands, tens of thousands, and even hundreds of thousands of dollars because of rare minting errors, low mintages, and collector demand. Most people ignore these coins or spend them without thinking, while collectors quietly search for the rare versions hiding in circulation. Today, we're counting down the top 3 ultra-rare Monticello 5-cent Jefferson nickels that could be worth huge money. We'll cover their history, unique features, rarity, collector demand, and realistic market values. Stay till the end, because the final coin is one of the rarest Jefferson nickels ever discovered. Let's get started. First up, the legendary Monticello Jefferson Nickel from 1941. At first glance, this historic 5-cent coin may seem ordinary to some people, but experienced collectors understand that hidden inside this small piece of American history is a powerful treasure with incredible collector demand and surprising market value. Today, we are diving deep into the fascinating story of the 1941 Jefferson Nickel without a mint mark in very fine condition, a coin that has become one of the most talked about vintage nickels in today's rare coin market. Some examples are attracting serious money, and collectors are constantly searching rolls, jars, and old collections, hoping to uncover one of these beautiful historic coins. The story of the 1941 Jefferson Nickel begins during an unforgettable period in American history. The United States was standing on the edge of enormous world changes, and the nation was preparing for difficult times ahead. During this era, everyday coins became symbols of resilience, survival, and national identity. The Jefferson nickel itself had already become popular after its introduction in 1938, replacing the famous buffalo nickel design. Featuring the image of President Thomas Jefferson on the front and his historic Monticello estate on the reverse, the coin instantly gained admiration for its elegant appearance and patriotic symbolism. By 1941, the Philadelphia Mint was producing nickels without any mint mark, creating coins that today are highly respected among collectors for their historic importance and vintage beauty. One of the most exciting features about the 1941 Jefferson nickel is its timeless design. On the obverse side, the detailed portrait of Thomas Jefferson reflects strength, intelligence, and dignity. The sharp lines of his profile, especially on coins preserved in very fine condition, create an appearance that feels rich with American history. On the reverse side, the iconic Monticello building stands proudly with impressive architectural detail. Collectors are especially attracted to coins where the steps of Monticello remain visible, because those details often increase both desirability and value. Even after more than 80 years, these nickels continue to impress collectors with their remarkable craftsmanship and classic appearance. The fact that this 1941 Jefferson nickel carries no mint mark makes it even more fascinating to collectors. Coins without mint marks were struck at the Philadelphia Mint, one of the most historic minting facilities in American coin history. Many collectors specifically seek Philadelphia issues because of their connection to early American coinage traditions. The absence of the mint mark gives the coin a clean and classic appearance that many enthusiasts prefer over other varieties. As the popularity of Jefferson nickels continues to rise, the 1941 no mint mark variety has become a centerpiece for countless collections across the country. When collectors discuss the 1941 Jefferson nickel in very fine condition, excitement immediately begins to grow. Very fine condition means the coin still preserves strong design details while also displaying the natural character that comes from decades of circulation and history. The hair details on Jefferson remain visible, Monticello still shows clear structure, and the coin carries the authentic vintage appearance collectors love. Many enthusiasts actually prefer very fine examples because they represent real history that traveled through American hands during one of the most important decades in the nation's past. That combination of age, preservation, and historical authenticity creates tremendous collector appeal. Rare coin markets have changed dramatically in recent years, and vintage nickels are now receiving more attention than ever before. Collectors who once focused only on silver coins are now discovering the hidden value inside older Jefferson Nickels. Demand has increased sharply as more people realize that certain dates and conditions can command impressive prices. The 1941 no-mint mark Jefferson Nickel has become one of those coins, attracting growing attention at auctions, collector conventions, and online marketplaces. Enthusiasts continue searching for examples with strong details, beautiful surfaces, and attractive original color because those qualities can dramatically increase market value. Color plays an incredibly important role in the beauty and desirability of vintage nickels. A 1941 Jefferson nickel with an attractive original tone and smooth vintage color can immediately stand out among ordinary examples. Collectors appreciate coins that maintain natural silver-gray surfaces or subtle golden hues created over decades of careful preservation. These natural colors add personality and uniqueness to every coin. Some beautifully toned examples appear almost artistic under proper lighting, which makes them even more desirable among serious collectors who appreciate originality and eye appeal. The rising popularity of Jefferson Nickels has created intense competition among collectors searching for higher quality examples. Coins from the early 1940s have become especially popular because they represent the final years before the wartime silver nickels were introduced during World War II. This places the 1941 issue in a unique historical position that attracts both history enthusiasts and coin investors alike. Every year, more collectors begin building complete Jefferson nickel sets, and that constant demand helps push attention toward important early dates, like the 1941 no-mint mark nickel. Auction results continue to demonstrate how strong the market for vintage Jefferson nickels has become. While circulated examples in very fine condition can already bring respectable prices, exceptional examples with strong details and attractive surfaces can command significantly more. Some premium pieces have reached hundreds and even thousands of dollars depending on condition, strike quality, and overall eye appeal, as collector demand continues to grow worldwide. Many experts believe that interest in historic Jefferson nickels will remain strong for years to come. Another reason collectors love the 1941 Jefferson nickel is because it represents affordable history with enormous potential. Unlike some ultra-expensive rare coins that remain unreachable for average people, this nickel gives everyday collectors an opportunity to own an authentic piece of American heritage that still carries exciting upside potential. Many experienced collectors began their journeys with Jefferson nickels because they combine beauty, history, rarity, and investment appeal all in one small coin. That accessibility continues attracting new collectors into the hobby every year. Collectors are especially interested in coins with strong strikes and visible Monticello steps. These details can make a dramatic difference in desirability because they show the quality of the original minting process. Full detail examples are highly respected in the coin community and often receive intense bidding competition whenever they appear in auctions. Even coins in very fine condition become extremely attractive when they preserve strong architectural details and appealing surfaces. This is why collectors carefully examine every 1941 Jefferson nickel they encounter. The growing influence of online coin communities and social media has also helped increase excitement surrounding vintage nickels. Videos featuring rare Jefferson nickels regularly attract huge audiences, and collectors enjoy sharing stories about valuable discoveries found in old collections, bank rolls, and inherited coin jars. The idea that a simple 5-cent coin could hold surprising value creates enormous curiosity among viewers. This growing public interest has pushed more people into the rare coin hobby, increasing demand for classic issues like the 1941 no-mint mark nickel. Historical significance gives this coin another layer of powerful appeal. In 1941, America stood at a major turning point in world history. Coins from this period witnessed extraordinary events and circulated during a time that shaped the modern world. Holding a 1941 Jefferson nickel today feels like holding a small surviving artifact from a powerful historical era. That emotional connection adds tremendous value beyond the coin's metal content alone. Collectors are not simply purchasing nickels, they are preserving pieces of American history, The market for early Jefferson nickels continues evolving as collectors become more educated about condition, rarity, and eye appeal. Coins once ignored decades ago are now being carefully studied and professionally graded. As more examples disappear into long-term collections, available supply becomes tighter, especially for attractive coins with strong details and original surfaces. This growing scarcity increases competition among collectors and strengthens overall market demand. Many enthusiasts believe the best years for Jefferson nickel popularity may still lie ahead. For collectors hoping to find valuable examples, patience and careful observation are extremely important. Searching old rolls, estate collections, antique shops, and inherited coin boxes can sometimes produce remarkable discoveries. Experienced collectors always recommend paying close attention to date clarity, surface quality, and overall eye appeal. Coins with clean details and attractive vintage color often stand out immediately. Sometimes an overlooked nickel sitting quietly in a forgotten collection can turn out to be a highly desirable collector piece, worth far more than its original 5-cent value. Professional grading services have also added new excitement to the Jefferson nickel market. When high-quality 1941 nickels receive certified grades from respected grading companies, collector confidence increases dramatically. Certified examples often attract stronger prices because buyers appreciate the authenticity and condition verification provided by professional grading. This has created even more momentum in the rare nickel market, especially for older Philadelphia issues without mint marks. The beauty of the 1941 Jefferson nickel lies not only in its potential value, but also in its incredible ability to connect generations. Many collectors remember finding old nickels in their grandparents' collections or hearing stories about coins saved during difficult economic times. These emotional connections create lifelong passion within the hobby. Every coin carries its own journey, and the 1941 Jefferson nickel represents a fascinating chapter in American history that continues inspiring collectors around the world. Today, the demand for vintage Jefferson nickels remains stronger than ever, and the 1941 no mint mark issue continues shining brightly among collectors and investors alike. With its rich historical background, beautiful Monticello design, strong collector demand, and growing market recognition, this remarkable coin has earned its place among the most respected vintage nickels in American numismatics. Whether discovered in an old collection or purchased through the exciting coin market, the 1941 Jefferson nickel reminds us that even the smallest coins can hold extraordinary stories and surprising value. For collectors everywhere, this historic nickel is far more than pocket change. It is a timeless treasure waiting to be appreciated. Next up, the incredible Monticello Jefferson nickel from 1959. This historic 5-cent coin, especially the version without a mint mark in extra fine condition, has become one of the most fascinating hidden treasures in modern coin collecting. What many people once considered ordinary pocket change is now becoming a powerful collector favorite with rising demand and impressive auction value. Collectors everywhere are searching old jars, family collections, and forgotten coin albums, hoping to discover one of these beautiful vintage nickels before prices climb even higher in today's competitive coin market. The 1959 Jefferson nickel comes from an important and memorable era in American history. During the late 1950s, America was experiencing rapid economic growth, technological advancement, and cultural transformation. Coins produced during this period represent a unique time when the nation was entering a new modern age while still preserving traditional American craftsmanship. The Jefferson nickel itself had already become one of the most recognizable coins in the United States after replacing the Buffalo nickel in 1938. Designed with elegance and patriotic symbolism, the coin honored President Thomas Jefferson while showcasing his famous Monticello estate on the reverse side. By 1959, the Philadelphia Mint continued producing these nickels without mint marks, creating coins that today are highly admired by collectors for their classic appearance and historical importance. One of the most captivating features of the 1959 Jefferson nickel is its timeless design. The front of the coin displays the dignified portrait of Thomas Jefferson with remarkable detail and balance. In extra fine condition, many of the original design features remain sharp and attractive, giving the coin a strong and impressive appearance. On the reverse side, the famous Monticello building stands proudly with visible architectural detail that collectors love to examine closely. The symmetry, clean lines, and artistic precision of the design make this nickel one of the most visually appealing coins of its era. Even decades after its release, the coin still carries a sense of elegance that attracts collectors from around the world. The absence of a mint mark on the 1959 Jefferson Nickel makes it especially appealing to many enthusiasts. Coins without mint marks were struck at the historic Philadelphia Mint, one of the oldest and most respected minting facilities in American history. Philadelphia issues hold a special place in the hearts of collectors because they connect directly to the traditional roots of American coinage. Many collectors specifically seek no mint mark nickels because of their clean appearance and classic style. As more collectors begin focusing on Jefferson Nickels, the 1959 Philadelphia issue continues gaining momentum in popularity and demand. Extra fine condition adds tremendous beauty and desirability to the 1959 Jefferson Nickel. Coins in this grade retain much of their original detail while still showing the natural signs of historical circulation that collectors appreciate. Jefferson's hair details remain strong, the lettering appears bold and clear, and Monticello preserves impressive structure and definition. Extra fine examples often display an outstanding balance between preservation and authenticity, making them extremely attractive to both beginner and advanced collectors. These coins tell a story of American history while still maintaining the visual charm that makes collectors excited to own them. Rare coin markets have experienced enormous growth in recent years, and Jefferson Nickels are becoming one of the fastest-rising areas of interest. Collectors who once ignored vintage nickels are now realizing how much value and historical significance these coins truly hold. The 1959 no-mint mark Jefferson Nickel has become a major target for collectors searching for attractive early examples with strong eye appeal and investment potential. Auction activity continues increasing as more enthusiasts compete for quality coins with original surfaces and beautiful detail. The color and appearance of an extra-fine 1959 Jefferson Nickel can dramatically influence its collector appeal. Coins with attractive natural tones and smooth silver-gray surfaces often receive strong attention from buyers. Some examples develop stunning golden or champagne-colored hues over decades of careful preservation, creating a unique and eye-catching look that collectors admire deeply. Natural toning gives every coin its own personality and originality, making certain examples stand out as truly unforgettable pieces within a collection. Collector demand for Jefferson Nickels continues reaching new levels as more people discover the hidden opportunities within vintage American coinage. The 1959 issue is especially popular because it comes from a fascinating transitional era in American history while also maintaining strong visual quality and affordability compared to older rare coins. Many collectors now consider early Jefferson Nickels among the smartest long-term additions to their collections because demand continues rising steadily year after year. The growing excitement surrounding these coins has transformed simple 5-cent pieces into highly respected collector treasures. Auction records and collector sales show just how powerful the market for premium Jefferson Nickels has become. While ordinary circulated nickels may only carry modest value, attractive extra-fine examples with sharp details and beautiful surfaces can command impressive prices. Exceptional specimens with strong strikes and outstanding eye appeal may sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars, depending on rarity, condition, and overall quality. As more collectors compete for premium coins, the value of desirable Jefferson Nickels continues strengthening in today's active numismatic market. One reason the 1959 Jefferson Nickel has become so popular is because it combines accessibility with strong collectible potential. Unlike ultra-rare coins that remain financially out of reach for most people, this nickel allows collectors of all levels to participate in the excitement of historic coin collecting. Many successful collectors began their journey with Jefferson Nickels because they offer history, beauty, rarity, and value all in one compact coin. That combination makes the 1959 issue especially attractive to new collectors entering the hobby today. Collectors pay extremely close attention to strike quality when examining a 1959 Jefferson nickel. Coins with sharp details on Monticello, especially visible steps and crisp architectural lines, are considered highly desirable. Strongly struck examples create a more dramatic appearance and often receive premium attention in auctions and private sales. Even within extra fine condition, coins with superior detail and eye appeal can stand far above average examples in both desirability and market value. This competitive search for high-quality coins continues driving strong collector demand. The rise of online coin communities and social media has also helped increase interest in vintage Jefferson nickels. Videos featuring valuable nickels regularly attract massive audiences, and collectors enjoy sharing stories about discovering hidden treasures in old coin jars and inherited collections. The idea that an ordinary-looking nickel could potentially be worth serious money creates excitement among viewers and inspires new people to join the hobby. This growing public fascination has made the 1959 Jefferson nickel one of the most talked-about coins among modern collectors. Historical significance adds another powerful layer of appeal to this coin. The late 1950s represented a period of optimism, innovation, and cultural transformation in America. Coins from this era circulated during an unforgettable time in the nation's development, making them fascinating historical artifacts as well as collectible treasures. Holding a 1959 Jefferson nickel today feels like holding a surviving piece of American history that traveled through countless hands during one of the country's most memorable decades. That emotional connection increases the coin's value far beyond its original denomination. Professional grading services have helped bring even more attention to vintage Jefferson nickels. Certified examples graded by respected companies often achieve higher market prices because collectors trust the authentication and condition evaluation. As more collectors pursue graded examples, competition for attractive extra fine and higher grade coins continues increasing. The 1959 no-mint mark nickel has become especially popular among collectors building certified Jefferson nickel sets, adding even more strength to its long-term demand. Many experienced collectors believe Jefferson nickels still have tremendous room for future growth within the rare coin market. As younger generations become more interested in historical collectibles and tangible investments, demand for vintage American coins continues expanding. The 1959 Jefferson nickel represents an ideal combination of beauty, history, affordability, and rarity that appeals to both collectors and investors alike. This growing recognition has helped transform the coin into one of the most respected issues within the Jefferson Nickel series. Searching for valuable Jefferson nickels has become an exciting adventure for collectors everywhere. Enthusiasts carefully examine coin rolls, estate collections, antique stores, and inherited family collections, hoping to uncover overlooked treasures. Coins with sharp details, attractive surfaces, and original color often generate the strongest excitement. Sometimes a forgotten nickel hidden away for decades can suddenly become the centerpiece of an important collection. That possibility keeps collectors searching every single day. The emotional connection surrounding vintage nickels also plays a major role in their growing popularity. Many collectors remember receiving old nickels from grandparents, finding vintage coins in childhood piggy banks, or hearing stories about rare coins from earlier generations. These personal memories create a deep attachment to the hobby and inspire collectors to preserve history through coin collecting. Every 1959, Jefferson nickel carries its own story, adding mystery and fascination to every collection. As the rare coin market continues expanding, the 1959 no-mint mark Jefferson nickel remains one of the most exciting vintage nickels, attracting serious collector attention. With its rich American history, elegant design, beautiful extra fine condition, strong collector demand, and rising market value, this remarkable coin has earned a respected place in modern numismatics. Collectors continue pursuing these historic nickels with passion and determination, knowing that even a small 5-cent coin can hold extraordinary importance and surprising value. The incredible journey of the 1959 Jefferson Nickel proves that true treasures can sometimes hide in the most unexpected places. What once passed quietly through everyday commerce is now recognized as a beautiful collectible with lasting appeal and growing demand. For collectors and coin enthusiasts everywhere, this historic nickel represents far more than money. It represents history, discovery, opportunity, and the excitement of owning a genuine piece of America's past. In today's thriving collector market, the 1959 Jefferson Nickel continues shining as one of the most desirable and talked about vintage nickels in the world.